we're looking at in this video, we're looking at the PEP Performance Task 2023 March. All right, it says premium packaging. Premium packaging makes cardboard box of different sizes. Other companies buy these cardboard boxes from premium packaging to package their own products. All right, so this is what the box looks like. So we have a premium packaging. So two types of boxes. There is a standard box. These boxes are already made. The dimensions of these boxes cannot be changed. The custom-made cardboard boxes, these boxes are made based on dimension given to the company by customers. Plego is a company that makes and sells toy building blocks. They want to buy cardboard boxes from premium packaging to package their building blocks. Plego wants to determine whether buying a standard box, all right, or buying a custom-made box would be better. All right, Plego needs your help too. One, find the number of building blocks that can fit into a standard box, determine the dimension of a custom-made box, and recommend which of the two boxes would be better to use to package the blocks. All right. So here goes the first question. So the first question says here, standard cardboard box. Standard cardboard box is shown below. All right, so it is shown below. This is the box. The face of the box are labeled from A to E. So we're seeing the labels on these box faces. So that's A, that's B, that's C, that's D, and that's E. So we're seeing them being labeled there. All right, let's see what they want. The standard cardboard box has the following dimension. So we're seeing where the length, all right, so the length is 10 units, the width is 3 units, and the height is 2 units. All right, so we have those dimensions. So here comes the first question. So the question says, question 1, the net of the standard cardboard box is shown below. Use the dimension given to correctly label the sides of the net. All right, write the correct measurement in the space provided. Now, what we want to look at, the information that we get. The length would be the longest of the three. So the length is 10, and this is dealing with 10 right there. So that's the longest one. So we're going to put 10 here. When you look here, this is the width, right? Because it would have been that wide, right? So when we look at that, that's going to be the 3. And the 2 would have been the height. So if you think about this, imagine if you tried to fit up the box, this would have been the height of the box. So this is 2. All right, so there goes, we have our 10 units, our 2 units, our 3 units. All right. Next question says here, question 2, the total area of the amount of cardboard needed to make the box. That's what we're going to be focusing on. Table 1 shows the length, the width, and the area of the faces of this standard box. Complete the table by writing in the missing length, width, slash, or the area, all right? All right, so we're going to complete this table by filling in the missing parts. All right, so here I have, on this side, I have the same dimensions. So we're looking at it. So we want to complete, all right, so we want to complete B. So B would have been here. So B is a 3 by 2. So this is B. It is a 3 by 2. So 3 is there already. This is 2, total of 6. All right, because you're multiplying length times width, length of the face, the width of the face, the area of the face. So we're getting that. All right, so we just looked at that. So we're looking at C. C is here, and looking at C here. All right, so the length is 3. So the length of this is 3 and the width is 2. So this is a 3, all right, by 2, and we would have gotten 6 right there, just the same. All right, let's look at D. So for D, it is this one right here. So it is a 10 by 2. So this is 10 by 2, and this is 20. And then we have E. E is this one. All right. So E is 10 by 2, just the same. The length is 10 and the width is 2. So this is a 10 by 2, just the same. All right. And this is going to give us 20. All right. So if we should put everything together, all right, you're talking about 30 plus 6. That's 36 plus 6. That's 42 plus 20. That is 62 plus 20. That is 82. So there it goes. We would have had 82 square units. So definitely we would have been correct right there. All right, let's continue working. It says here that a toy block, all right, so a toy block is 1 unit long, 1 unit wide, and 1 unit high. So it's a 1 by 1 by 1 cube. All right, so if you want me to quickly outline, this is the cube. It's a little bit pale, but this is the cube that we have here. All right, so that's the cube, and it is a 1 by 1 by 1 unit. All right, so what do we want to do? These are the toy building block, right? So the question says, how many of the blocks can fit in the standard box? First, what you want to know about the standard box, in order to know how many will fit in there, you need to know what is the volume of this box, right? So we definitely need to know the volume of the box first. We need to know the volume of one of the cubes, and then we could put it together, right? So the volume of the box. So I could put it here. The volume of the box, and volume is going to be your length times the width times the height. And you're talking about 10 times 3 times 2, and we're getting 6. Volume for the standard box is going to be 60 cubic units, I should say. Cubic units, right? 60 cubic units. And then now you want to know what's the volume of a cube. All right. So the volume of the cube, we want to call it the toy block. All right. The volume. So we want to find out the volume of the toy block. And it's going to be 1 times 1 times 1, which is going to be 1. Yeah. Cubic unit. So it's 1 cubic unit. So definitely then the idea is that if you want to know how many cube holes, because the question is how many of the block can fit, all right? You have to think about it, how many could actually fit, all right? So basically, here it is that we have the toy block, all right? So we have the volume for that, which is 1 unit, all right, 1 cube unit. So how many? So the number of toy blocks that can fit it's going to equal to 60 divided by 1, and you're going to get 60. So because each one of them is taking up 1 cubic unit, and you have a space of 60 cubic units. So definitely it's going to be 60 of these. All right. And part 2 says custom made box. So we're focusing on the custom made box now. Playgo is thinking about ordering a custom made box. The total area of the net is used to calculate the amount of cardboard needed, right? All right. So we're looking at it where the amount of cardboard would be the surface area, total surface area that you're dealing with. Plego has the premium packaging to design a custom-made box with these requirements. So the dimension must be different from the standard. So different dimensions. So we're not going to be using that same dimension, the 3 by 2 by 10. We're not going to be using that. So another thing, it says it must be the same number of blocks as the standard. In other words, then it should be able to have a volume of 60 cubic units. You want to make sure that 60, right? So you can hold 60 of those toys. All right. So focusing on this number is very important to what we're going to be doing. Its width must be more than 2. So you want to make sure that you have a width more than 2. You could start by using 3 and think about 60. When you're doing that, you want to think about 60. Also, the height must be 2 or 3. So you could do a height of 2. You could do a height of 3 as well. But definitely the width must be more than 3. So the width could be more than 2. So it could be 3, it could be 4, it could be 5. So you decide based on what you're dealing with. Let's pick on this one. We're talking about a 5 for the width and a height of 2. And then the length is going to be 6 because we want to make sure that we get back to 60. So if you multiply 5 times 2 times 6, definitely you're going to get your 60. And that's what you want to focus on. All right, let us pick on another one with the height of 3. If the height was 3 here, we're still thinking about 60. All right, then this could be, the width must be, so this could be 4, and this then could be 5. All right. So if I have a height of 3, because the height must be 2 or 3. So I'm picking on one where I'm making the height 3, and I'm also ensuring that the width is more than 2. So 4 3 is 12, 12 5 60. That's another, that's another one that we could have created there. So of course you could create more than one, but we're just going to be picking on one of them to do our design. So let us see. So I tried some numbers there, making sure that you're satisfying the conditions that they gave above. Based on the requirements above, what are the dimensions of the custom-made box that you suggested? All right, so here it is. Right, the dimension is the line below. So I'm going to be picking on one. All right, so let us say I'm picking on the 5 for the width. So the width is 5. All right, and the height is 2. So I'm picking on this one where the height is 2, and then the length is 6. So I'm picking on that one, right? So it's a 6 by 5 by 2. All right, so there is that. Now let's follow up more. Next question: How much cardboard is needed? All right, how much cardboard is needed to make the custom-made box? All right, so all right, in order to do that, what you want to do is to quickly have an idea here. So I'm bringing this idea so we could see quickly what we're dealing with, right? So we're dealing with we're dealing with a 6, we're dealing with a 5, and then we're dealing with a 2. So that's what we have, right? And so what we want to do is to work them out, A, B, C. So my A, if I'm working out my A for this one, the A for this one is going to be a 6, all right, by 5, and that's going to give me 30. All right, so that's 30 units square. We're talking about the bottom, which is a 6 by 5. That's the bottom that we're dealing with right there, that bottom, right? 5 5. All right, so that one. B, for B now, for B, we're talking about a 5 by 2, right? So this is a 5 times 2, and this is 10 units square, right? For C, C is going to be a 5 by 2 right here. So we have C there, 5 by 2, just like B. and that is a 6x2 right there. This is D, and it is a 6x2. All right. So D is a 6x2, and that's going to give me 12. And A, B, C, D, E, and E is also a 6x2. All right. That's E right here. This is a 6x2 as well. 6x2, and that's going to be 12. All right. So there we have the cardboard. So let's check this up. So we want to check this up. All right. So we're talking about 30 plus 30 plus 10, 40, 50. All right. And 50 and 12, 62, 74. So I'm getting 74 for this one, right? So I thought a total of 74 square units. So let's double check. 30 and 10, that's 40, 50, 62, 74. All right, so that's 74 square units. All right, so that's the custom made. All right, so it said recommendations. A premium packaging sell both the standard boxes and the custom made cardboard boxes based on the amount of cardboard used in the box. The cardboard box is sold at $5 per unit, right? $5 per square unit. All right. So here's the thing now. What is the cost? All right. What is the cost to make the standard box and the custom box? So standard. So we're talking about 82. So the standard box equals 82 units square. And we're talking about $5 per unit square. $5 per unit square, 5. So for every unit square, it's $5. So if I'm going to go 82, so the cost for this is going to equal to 82 times 5, right? It's going to equal to 82 times 5. I want to put that together quickly. And that's about $410. All right. Now for the custom made one, for the custom made, it was 74 square units, and it is still $5 per square unit. Therefore, the cost is going to equal to $5 times 74. And this one will cost us $370. So it's costing us $370. So the thing. So it says, based on the calculation, which of the two boxes would you recommend, all right, that Playgo to purchase to buy for the blocks? I'm going to recommend that you use custom made. All right, give an explanation for the type of box selected. Personally, an explanation is that both types of boxes can hold 60 toys. However, it is cheaper to make the custom make box. All right, so it is cheaper to make the custom made box. All right, because it's costs $370 compared to $410 for the next one. All right, so choosing that custom made that we choose with that dimension would have worked out better for Playgo. All right, thank you for watching. See you next time.